Hello everyone, Ombute Devi here. I'm so excited to be back here and posting another guiding healing journey. It's been a while. I had to take a break from clearing and rest my body a little bit. And I'm back. So I know everyone is so busy these days, and especially during the holiday seasons coming and going, and next one coming and going. So I'm just excited and happy that I feel in a good place to be able to offer this guidance. So this is going to be a longer one. So definitely make room for this. About an hour or so. It's a long journey, subtle, deep journey that we are going on. So really sort of carve out some time if you want to dive in with me into this beautiful space. Also, if you're the first time that you actually are seeing me here, then what I do is I do this guided journey, and then we meet after. This is going to be a week after, where we're going to actually meet on an integration session where we bring our questions if we have, and also share, witness, and also practice. So I'm going to give you tools, and we're going to practice to just keep supporting the continuous process of integration, integrating perhaps anything that we have touched on, that you experienced, and when you open up that perspective, gain a new perspective through that experience, how we apply that perspective in our everyday life. So this is what we want support with, this work. And by the way, I'm going to place the link to the Zoom so that you have access to it. Unless you're on my email list, you'll see it in the inbox. Very important thing here about this kind of work is intention. So what I mean with that, it is important that we set an intention about bringing our attention to our body. This is a descending practice. This is an embodiment practice. And we remember that the wisdom lies within our bodies and not in our head. So another thing I want to also share is that if any of these practices, I am just guiding you through this practice, if any time you are feeling overwhelmed, or if there's a strong emotion or a sensation that comes up, then of course the three tools I share is to acknowledge it, to soften, and to offer it your breath. However, when that is not working, you can add another thing, and that is to open your eyes and look around your space and just take in the space, the safety of your environment, right? And just sort of connect and go out there. Because when we are working on these different subtle dimensions, it's really important that sometimes, when we are sort of dipping our toes into deeper waters, when we are approaching those territories that haven't been touched in a while, we want to do it gently, and we want to feel safe and, relatively safe about not getting overwhelmed, So this is what I offer, that you open your eyes and connect with your environment. And we're going to do that. We're going to start with that so that you know what on that kind of what I call arriving here practice really is. So we're going to start with that. Okay. All right. So let's begin from the beginning. From the beginning. And I'm going to be playing music here for us so that there is a bit of support here. Yeah. Helps us. Also, we might hear less of all the animals in the background. All right. Let's start from the beginning here by arriving here in this space with me, right? And we'll take a look around the space that you are sitting in, your home, your room, or, if you are traveling on the road, you just take in the scenery where you're at. And just see, that if you feel safe and connected to the space, is this a space that you feel that you belong to? So just take in where you are sitting now. And even if the space is not a place where you feel like you belong in particular or connected to, but at this moment, right here, right now, it supports you, right? It's giving you something here, what you need in this moment. So feel into that. Feel into what it's giving you right now. You can notice the colors in the room, Where are the colors? Do you like them? Are there any particular favorites here? Is this a space that it is just for you, specially prepared for you, right? Is this your favorite place? You might be in your favorite place, So just savor that, right? Look at something that's really that you love about the space then, and just savor it, connecting, feeling present with it. Feel how your body feels, just connecting with it. You can further the presence here by noticing the temperature of the space, the light. Is it dim? Is it bright? Is it low? Is it giving you a mood that you prefer? So as I guide you into this place of presence right now, let's come into a really good position, a seated position with your spine erect and preferably with some support, you know. And I want to say before we continue that if you cannot stay upright the whole time and you want to go horizontal, you want to lay down, that is absolutely fine as well, you know. And also I would recommend, if you can stay upright for at least the beginning of us creating the space, right? Establishing the coherence together. And we are going to practice the hand gestures, right? To really bring in the support that we have available to us all the time, to just utilize those in a seated position. So then afterwards, when we go further into the journey, you can lay down as well. So it's up to you. And remember here, this is a guiding meditation where I'm pointing you towards a particular path, and your body might say something different or go somewhere else. Listen to your body, right? Honor your body. And you can always come back to my guidance, you know. But if sometimes when you are guided, there are places and openings that opens up for you that might be very supportive for you and nurturing and beneficial, right? There might be some kind of path here or opening that gives you some clarity, some understanding, if you follow it, you know. So I just say, you know, whatever resonates with you here, beautiful, take it in, it's for you. Whatever doesn't resonate, leave it. Just leave it, right? Don't effort around any of this. All right. And remember, I will be clearing and doing the clearing activation as we come through these different layers. And I'm just going to again say, don't mind the burps, the sounds. It's just the process of my body clearing and activating. So again, here, feel your posture and feel the weight of your body as you're seated here. How does it feel? Allow gravity to give you a big hug here. Drop the body into that big hug, big lap of mama. Feel the body being held and supported by your seat. Feel the pressure on your bottom, the back of your thighs. Sense the seat being supported by the floor, and the floor being supported by the dwelling that you're in, and then further down to the very ground of the foundation, and then the earth. Mama has you there. So sensing this hug, right, coming up through all these layers of support and planting you firmly in the lap of Mother. And take a sigh here. Allow your sigh. And allow the tight places here to melt into this hug, feeling the sensations of your body releasing more and more of that surface tension that we're all carrying around. And notice where there may still be areas that are holding some tightness. Take the opportunity to just bring your breath to that area and see if you could just let it soften. Any of this holding tension, the holding might be from yesterday or even yesteryears. So in our next exhale, purse your lips and slowly empty as much air as you can. And just naturally let the inhalation come. And then open your chest up by pointing it up to the sun. I will take 6 counts in breath and 6 counts out breath. So in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really good. And I will recommend that we breathe through the nose, in breath through the nose, and out breath through the mouth. If you can do an in breath through the nose and out breath through the nose as well. And if you can't, then you do what you can do. So next we move our attention down to our heart, to the center of our chest. And I invite you to feel into what is moving here. How does your heart feel today? Yeah. Is it warm, happy, full, strong, open, soft? Or might there be some tightness here, some sadness? Do you feel some shyness perhaps? Is your heart a bit cautious? Disappointed? Angry? Does your heart feel lonely? Do you feel the sense of loneliness in the heart here? Whatever we are feeling here, we soften and release any notion of judgment of what should be, what needs to be, or even what wants to be. We simply offer love by letting everything be as they are. And we just simply notice. We are just here to witness here. So there might be a quieting down, right? Some relaxation here coming on board at this time, are we? Yeah? So even if you don't feel anything here, because some of us might be experiencing some numbness here. So we just turn towards that numbness by touching it with our awareness, right? Wherever you feel the numbness, just keep feeling that. And so just give it more room to just be numb. It needs room to move, actually. And again, we offer just breath and softening to the numbness as well. So here now we are in our hearts. Now we have expanded our awareness into the area of our chest. Let's activate our group coherence, our group field. And we are going to breathe in and through the area of our hearts. So we are going to imagine, right? Imagine that you are breathing from your heart, rolling your breath in and out through the area of your heart. On a count of 6 in and 6 out. Now remember, if you have a longer breath, you might go to 8 counts. Or if it's too big, then go to 4 counts. Breathe through your nose, in through your nose, and you might breathe out through your mouth. But make the adjustment for you that you need. All right, here we go. Bring our awareness down to our heart. And here we go, imagining that we are breathing in from the area of the heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue now. Soften the jaw, back of your neck, shoulders, and roll that breath of life through the heart of you. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Now, in this season of Thanksgiving, let's see if we can access the feeling of being grateful and bring it to our heart. See if we can feel the feeling of grateful. Right. Activate our sense memory of gratefulness into the area of our hearts. Now, if you are not feeling it, you can imagine that you're breathing in the word grateful every time you take a breath in. Grateful. And then you breathe out grateful. And then you breathe in grateful. And breathe out grateful. Beautiful. Now imagine that we are sitting in a large circle together and that we radiate gratefulness into the middle. We just imagine it just bringing forth from our heart into the middle of the circle. And there, in the middle of the circle, it ripples out into the entire group. And the more we drop it into the center of the circle, the ripples come full forth, tenfolds back to the entire group. Yes. There we go. And just keep softening here. Keep softening. Whatever is coming up here, keep softening. Everything is welcomed here, loves. Everything is welcomed here. You come as you are. You sit as you are. You breathe as you are. Very well. Yes. Now, loves, that we have established our collective field, let's do our invocation here. And we call upon Source whomever and whatever we identify as our source. Dearest beloved, as we have come into coherence, our home frequency, we open our awareness beyond the construct of space and time, protected and guided by our heart's heart. And we open the directions. In front, thank you for the guidance. To the left, thank you for the purification. To the right, thank you for the strength. To the behind, thank you for the protection. To the below, thank you, Mama, for the sustenance. To the above, thank you for the illumination. And to the within, thank you for the remembrance. Yes, so it is. And may we journey here today for the purpose of clearing the energetic discords, the blocks, and the negative influences that limits our ability to access Source for our own healing and for the goodness of all. And may this journey bring us into closer intimacy with our own heart and bodies and our own nature. We offer blessings to this life through the opening of what is, by embracing ourselves just as we are. Namaste, Ashe, Amen, Aho, and so it is. Yes, 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 yes. Ay, 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 ay. And so here we come into deepening our practice and into our chakric body. We are going to utilize our mudras, our hand gestures, for support by placing our right hand and cupping it like this over our lower abdomen, about 2 inches below our navel. And the left hand, cupping it like this, and hold it facing upwards, right, to the side of our body, around the level of our navel, at the level of the, yeah, there you go. Yeah. And so this particular mudra of the Svadhishthana, the abode of self, helps to direct our breath, our awareness, and the energies into the pelvis, into the center. And as we breathe here just naturally, we attune to our breath, to our feelings and sensations that may be arising here with this gesture. Feel the right hand instilling a sense of comfort, and how your left hand is receiving the inflow of life energy, life force into your body and into your pelvis. See how it feels to be sitting in this posture with this hand gesture, invoking the energies in the pelvis. And as your breath and awareness is naturally moving down into the pelvis here, notice what may start to mobilize here. And remember, everything is welcomed, loves. Yeah. Soften. Beautiful. Now let us intentionally now roll our breath in and out through our lower bellies. Now that we are here, now let's bring a little bit more intention to this place. Feel the belly rise and feel the belly fall under your right hand. And here, see if we are able to actually sense or even just imagine here, right? Our life current flowing through and around our sexual organs, our bladder, our muscles. In the pelvis, our inside muscles here, the ligaments, our sinews. Just imagine, just like a wind, like winds of stars, just moving through all the structures, all the forms, touching it, kissing it, nourishing it, saying, here, 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 be nourished. Be well. Be you. Beautiful. Now, as we are able to sense through the rising and falling, like see if the rising and falling of the bellies is allowing us to sense this, the subconscious, for feeling into our subconscious, rising up to our conscious awareness as a sensation, right? So the rising, whatever sensation you are actually becoming aware of, that's the subconscious rising up to the conscious. And this love, this is the power of healing, to become conscious of the subconscious. Yeah. Or if you're getting images, visions. This is your subconscious becoming conscious. And that's the power of healing. And it is within these depths that our passion arises from. It is from here that we roar. It is from here that the energies of connection just pulsates. And now, what are the emotions and sensations, the thoughts, and again, images that might have been pushed down here, right? What are you feeling here now? There might be some fatigue, tiredness. There might be some unavailability. And remember, these are the feelings that when we become domesticated, socialized, that sometimes are not allowed, right? So the feeling of anxiousness or sadness or not wanting to be available, feeling hopelessness. By trying to override that with positive thinking and positive behavior or coping behavior to make you feel good for the moment. But underneath it, there's this feeling still. And we are just saying, hey, you have a right to be here as well. Or you might feel engaged and connected here, right? There might be a feeling of calmness just where you are here. Might be a sense of curiosity in this area. Yeah. What are the emotions here? What am I feeling? Is this emotion young? Or is this emotion old? So now let's come in to just dropping, right? Let's go of the mudras, the hand gestures, and just sit naturally, just receiving this beautiful moment that you have cultivated here for yourself, that we have created this space for together. And let's just receive what is moving in this space. This state that we are in, perhaps deep relaxation. Allow yourself, however you're feeling, to just simmer in it. And I will continue doing some clearing here. Yes. Right. Beautiful. Now, when you are ready, turn your awareness to your sacral chakra, which meaning our center in the pelvis that we are working with today. And with your inner seeing here, let's see and imagine or sense these 6-petal lotus resting in the center of your pelvis, in front of your lower lumbar spine and upper sacrum. So see a circle there, surrounded by 6 orange colored petals. This is the lotus. This is the yantra. This is the symbol, the energetic anatomy here. Now the circle representing our inner inherent wholeness. The orange colored petals represent the 6 qualities of transmutation. And I invite us to either sit or float in the center of your lotus. Now, if you're sitting up or laying down, however you are, can you perceive yourself within this chakric location? Just as you are, seated in the center, right? See if you are able to soften even deeper from within this center. And then letting the ripples of this softening move out towards the edge of the circle and spilling over into the petals, allowing them to sway and move. Can you feel that? How does it feel to receive the softening here within yourself? Where does the softening come from? Feel into that. Does it come from your breathing? Or does it come from your mind dropping down more and more into the body? Whatever breaks open here to your awareness has the permission to be felt. Give it permission here to be felt. Stay with it. Stay with it here. Remember now, life force is first expressed as a vibration, a sensation, and then as an emotion. And in this center, emotions equals aliveness. And with your next full breath, bring the fullness of your belly into the sound in this moment of felt sense, making room for yourself here. And as you use your instrument of your vocal cords to connect to the frequency of the belly, right? You can feel the frequency here by the sound, through the sound. This is your belly sound. This is how you can connect deeper to the belly. Big sound here. Yes. We're letting go of everything that does not belong to us. We clear that off our grid here. Everything that does not belong to us. All that collective residue. As we are coming into our core, as we are touching our own core, that which is not aligned to the truth of our own core is up for release, is up for letting go, is up for recycling. We give it back to Mother. We give it back to Source, to its own source. Anything and everything that we are holding here that is not ours, we set the intention to release back to its source. Beautiful. Remember, loves, whatever has happened to us in the past, or even recently, that we have, or that we are still struggling with, that may be stuck in this particular center, know that in this moment, freedom is available to us. Freedom to choose to let go of the past, to let go of fate or destiny that is not ours, to let go of self-imposed hatred and neglect. Freedom to choose life, pure life, in its most simple essence, uncomplicated, undomesticated, just where you are in the center of your pelvis, in the middle of your lotus. Feel into what freedom really is for you. In this moment. Is it being able to feel your true feeling, your true desire? Is freedom the spaces between the words that you say and the feelings that you are really feeling? Is it to fully give breath and room to any uncompleted emotion or experience here? Is freedom the act of courage to trust a deeper truth than what we are presently aware of right here and right now? Trusting that there are infinite ways we can show up for ourselves without losing ourselves or causing more trauma in the process. Stop. Beautiful, beautiful. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, here we are. All right, loves. Now that we are in the middle of our center here, and we've done some clearing, we've done some letting go, and we've started to touch, we started to dip our toes into our own experience here. We have agency here. What if from this inner state of freedom that we have opened up to, we open up our lotus petals and we see them wide open. We see the ocean of our own holy being washed clean. Each 6 petals from all that keeps us separate from ourselves. Yeah. Notice with your inner seeing and sensing what washes away readily and what might be holding on to a petal. So how we do this, we observe the waters of this, our subconscious washing away, right? This is our subconscious washing away the old and mobilizing new life in the light of freedom, in the light of us being present here with a lot of spaciousness. This is our freedom. So what is becoming mobilized here? We go from self-greed, making way for self-allowance and generosity, washing away jealousy, mobilizing and making space for self-admiration, inner cruelty and inner violence, for self-compassion, rippling out to compassion for all, self-hatred for self-acceptance, self-neglect for self-devotion, self-devotion, self-destructiveness for pure creativity. We are creative beings, and our Svadhishthana holds the seed energy for a creative movement. Yes. Continue here. Stay with it. Stay with it here. The washing away. Stay in the center. Or maybe you have moved towards one particular petal here. And from this experience, seeing the 6 petals of transmutation, seeing if there's one particular petal that has caught your attention by the way it's moving, feeling, looking. This is your soul speaking to you through your subconscious. Is it the petal at 12 o'clock, at 3 o'clock, at 6 o'clock? Or any other position, whatever particular petal has caught your eye. Ask it to reveal its message to you. Ask it to show you what it is that you need to know, to understand, to see, to hear, to feel in this moment. Again, does any of the emotions or images or sensations, do they feel old or young or even ancient? Does it feel familiar? What is really coming up here for you? What was the intention, the prayer for this healing journey today? Receive as you asked. You asked and you shall be given. Receive yourself here. Receive yourself through the touch, the breath, and being in the presence of your experience right here and right now. Remember, we are not feeling anything to get rid of it. We are feeling So to allow for its natural need to complete itself. So it doesn't have to go on repeating itself over and over again, draining your life force and taking you in directions you don't want to go. So simply allow a completion, whether it's at the start of this completion, right? Start touching it so it can start to complete its life movement, an experience that has been undigested, uncompleted. We are simply here to allow it to complete itself so that you can embody that energy that it has been taken from you, that you have been holding in place of that. Free it up. Allow the flow of you to be liberated here. So soften here. Is there any part or aspect of you right now, right here, that was never really allowed to complete itself? Is there a feeling, a sensation, a movement in your body that needs a little room and consideration here? Even if we just touch in, ever so gentle, ever so softly, just briefly, just say, hey, oh, there you are. There you are. There you are. Take some time here. Be gentle here. Right. And loves, wherever you are right here, right now, whatever has revealed itself to you, we now give thanks. We give thanks for the connection and for the ability to self-witness. Yeah. Knowing that our life force that stems from this center helps us concentrate the energies that flows through it, strengthening our power that moves us from one state of being to another. Woof. Wonderful. Wonderful. Yes. And from one emotion to another, one experience to another, from one desire to another, expressing the totality of our lived life up till now. Yeah? Feel the thank you. Feel the thank you here. As you say it out loud or quietly to yourself, feel where the thank you arises from. You might want to put your hand on your heart and one on the belly. This is the place where freedom flows from, where you are right now. Imagine that you're placing each thank you on the petals you are connecting with, or with the center of the lotus. Offer the thank yous like you are offering flowers, like laying down the thank yous inside of you, decorating this inner seat of yourself. Just thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Right here, right now, however you are, I invite you to stand boldly in your own rhythm of truth here, whatever is moving in you. And let the waters of your inner wholeness wash you clean from the past and purify your mind's heart as you now bring your awareness back into your heart, feeling deeply connected to the seat of yourself within your lower belly and pelvis, Svadhishthana. And within the inner standing of your present moment's truth. Can we turn to ourselves here and become believers and stewards of our own sovereign light, believing of our own ability to self-source from within, not from outside. Remember here that you are your greatest love. With a deep bow, I declare your enthronement upon the lotus of your own inner Svadhishthana, the abode of self. Yeah, where the totality of your life, where you reside. Remember, when you fall out of your seat, your throne, because we all do it at times. Remember, find your way back by simply bringing your awareness and breath to the inner lotus. I invite you to sit naturally here and just simmer, allowing all that you have connected with, that you have touched, just to settle a little. So just sit, let everything go, and just settle. You have done beautifully, we have done beautifully, we have journeyed beautifully, and now we're coming into the Savasana. And we simply allow all that is to be. We are becoming nourished here. Here we are receiving ourselves. Receive yourself here.
Dreams a new beginning, streams and waterfalls. Mother of the water, mother of us all. Dreams a new beginning, flow streams and waterfalls. Mother of the water, Mother of us all. Dreams of new beginnings, flowing over all.
Right.
Mother of the water,
Beautiful.
Mother of us all. Dreams of new beginnings, streams and waterfalls.
Now come back. Slowly come back up and out. Right? We slowly come back and we can look out into our environment. We can look at our fingers and hands. We can look at our bodies to start to connect to the outside. And take your time slowly here. Wiggle your toes, your fingers. Now be super gentle with yourself. Listen closer to yourself in the following days as things are still moving, as you are still in the process. This was the opening. This was the initiation into deepening your relation with yourself, with the ability to self-source, self-soothe, self-nourish. Now remember, if you have questions or you want to receive some more support, you're welcome to join our integration class. And I will be having it on Zoom this time for just more intimacy, and then I can see you and hear you. So the link will be posted below, and the date and time will be posted below. It's complimentary, so you can very welcome to come. We'll be practicing some tools to just keep supporting our integration. So much love here. So much love here. Blessings. Namaste. Ashe. Aho. So it is. Yes. Mwah. Lovely. Bye-bye for now.